I was about to say this is one of the hazards of this job, but it's not a hazard that excuse me. It's not a hazard to be busy. So anyway, this is a lighting plan we have to do for these restaurant beverage program, and since I'm starting this video again, we're PEP Restaurant Consulting, and these videos are short tutorials for anyone who might want to get a job with us, or for my current employees, coworkers, to learn to help me draw more things because we're behind. So anyway, this is Restaurant Beverage Program, which is a program in Los Angeles which helps smaller shops do their beer and wine licenses quicker and less expensive than what is normally a conditional use permit. And that may mean nothing to you, but as you watch and learn or leave comments, I can explain things. These are continuation lines. Doing it for the bottom two. There's one that's supposed to be pretty. Is it this one? Not really. They may have changed their software. But these are showing that this space is not just by itself. So you show these lines with the squiggles to show that there's a building over here and there's a building over here. And then what I normally do is go to the text tool and add the verbiage adjacent tenant. I usually say not part of request, but I'm not going to do that today. Adjacent. I'm guessing the planners know that they're not part of the request. We've got a table breakdown here talking about how many seats inside, how many seats outside. Make sure we got 10 seats inside. We only have 8. Okay, so that's changed. We got to change that. Okay. You zoom in with your scroll wheel as you've learned before. Making this 8. You double click on it, a dialog box opens, you change it to 8. And that changes this to 20. Total seats, 20. I'll have to change that on the site plan as well. Beer and wine storage, prep, common area 253, restaurant is 895. These are on there before, so I'm guessing they're right. Service area is 44 square feet, 135 prep. Service 45. Prep is 132. All right, you gotta fix these. Oh God, these are done in. Okay, so it'll be easier is just me to fix the table. So service area is 44 and prep is 135. Service area is 44 and then 135. Common area is 253. Beer and wine storage. There's the cooler. Okay. Patios 12. Okay. Now 8 seats. 175. This is 110 dining area. This is why we got to check everything when we revise things, because we don't want to make mistakes. 110 space bar. Patios 250. Yes, that's 250. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna hit Control S because after every few changes, always hit Control S. So now let me go back to the basics. So these are incandescent light. We call them blocks. I get them from this place over here. Don't know if you can see the window that opens up, but it has all these different blocks. We look up We type in I for incandescent, it brings up this. The reason I have put these lines in the middle because we need something to snap to, because I'm choosing the yellow circle. See how it says solid in yellow? And it needs something to snap to, so we snap it to that line, we drag it out, and suddenly, hey, it's a yellow light. Because if you just click on the incandescent light fixture, it won't give you the opportunity to make it yellow. Whoops, what's that all about? Oh, that just means that I probably, yeah, I went further than I should have with the line. So now, the line's got to be at the top and the bottom of the circle to be in the center. Center snip. I did these, same thing here. I did these when I was far away. So I was trying to do them all at one time. So these all might be that way. Yeah, go to the circle. I'm dragging it up to the circle because I got my snap on, and normally it will allow me to snap. Jesus, all the way down, snap there. So now the center point's there. Yeah, that should be the last light. So again, we go to the circle, which is already yellow, and then we go to the middle, snap, and then drag the mouse out to the side. You can go left or right, it doesn't matter. Go left on this one just to show you it doesn't matter. Now you got lights. All right. And I already got these tables out there, so I'm going to space bar for the selection tool. You draw a square, top left to bottom right. Hit delete, it's gone. So now I'm going to do the same thing here. Top left, drag down bottom right, because these got to get moved into here. And if I remember correctly, it's about like that. So this is showing the planners more or less where the lights are. As you see, there's one in the entry, there's a few over here with serving, and then a few back here. That's gonna be fine. Okay, so the other thing we show on these RBP floor plans is there is a complaint sign by the POS. I just realized it's not by the POS, so let me highlight that. Hit make shift so I can include that, keep my shift down and include that. And then you move this up by, try not to grab it on the snap, because if you do, when you move it, technically it tries to snap to places. You don't want that. So when you have things selected, you just outside here where it's, not at the snap. And then this way you can move it anywhere you want. You're not going to snap to anything. But I want to put that right in front of the POS. And the no loading signs, RBP placard here on the front. Contact complaint signs there on the door. And then back here, there's also a no loitering sign, because if you have back doors, you got to mark that. I'm not going to worry about these sideways. Well, actually, I am going to get rid of them. I don't like sideways things. And I did that, or those happened because I flipped the drawing. The first drawing was up and down, blah, blah, blah. Floor plan A2, the dates. I put the date as before today, because I don't want the planners to think I did it the same day. Common area. I think I have to change this because I changed some numbers. So here's where I open up calendar. You probably can't see the calendar. Maybe you can. 110 plus 250 plus 44 plus 40 plus 135 plus 235 common area. It hits 814 because the common area is, I think, off. What I should first do is use my square foot tool to see if it's, and I'm just doing the restaurant. As you see, I'm clicking on all of the corners, interior corners of the restaurant. And then when you close it, it's Alt C. That'll close it. It gives me 641. All right, so because this has a patio area, 600. So I should include the patio area with the restaurant. Okay, hold on. Space bar, square foot thing again. Since that's adding up everything again, but I'm going to go all the way out to the patio now. You do everything except, like I said, the connection. The last thing is Alt C to close it. 899, a lot closer to 895. Okay, so we at least know that that's basically correct. I'm going to leave it at 895. But my calculator told me that with this common area was only 814. So now we mathematize how does it have to go up to get 895. So if you add 81, that'll get an 8. So I have to add 81 to the 253. So 253 plus 81 equals 334. Double click on the common area, 334, space bar. Now when I re-add these up, they should work. Okay, calculator again, 110 plus 250 plus 44 plus 40 plus 135 plus 334 equals, whoa, the hell. All right, how'd that happen? That's because I don't know how to count, I guess. All right, so here's what we do. Here's the way to figure out common area. Delete 110 plus 250 plus 44 plus 40 plus 135 equals. Then you subtract the entire amount at the total, 316. That's what the common area is supposed to be. 316. So now we go 316. But because I am very anal about being right and not making mistakes, I recounted. 110 plus 250 plus 44 plus 40 plus 135 plus 316 equals 893. The fuck? Did I put the wrong input in? So I have to add 2. So 318. This is ridiculous, but this is what happens when you have too many things on your plate. Guess what I'm going to do? 110 plus 250 plus 44 plus 40 plus 135 plus 318 equals. All right, I am fucking up. It was right before 316. I must have hit something wrong. Again, when you're exhausted. And the last time, even though this should be right, 110 plus 250 plus 44 plus 40 plus 135 plus 316 equals 895. Thank fucking God. Save that. So this is now ready to print to PDF. It's got the lights, it's got the signs, it's got that. That's what a floor plan needs for an RBP. So I'm going to hit my print to PDF. And I have to go back to change my, and sometimes it does that the first time. Doesn't print all the way. So print to PDF again. We have conflicts with computers, conflicts with PDFs. And it's still not, the hell. Okay, it's not printing the whole page. I'm going to try it one more time. Oh, page setup. This is my mistake. I assumed it was set up right. Arch D. See how it's all on one page now? 1/4 inch. Now we say okay, says 1/4 inch floor plan. Now when we overwrite it, it should show the whole page. There you go, whole page. All right, so that's this floor plan. I should leave it like this, but I'm gonna show you the last step. I'm gonna highlight everything, copy. I have to go to, oh, it's not gonna work. I don't have the site plan. So I'll stop right here. Been long enough. I went over, oh God, 50